So they're ready to go. Another step along this circuitous route to European glory. The lineups for the game. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The lineups we've just been given. A single point, that's all that's needed for progress here. Easy to say, but at this level, anything but to achieve. To safety. Tries lifting it over. Oh, good interception. Looking to shoot! He's had a shot! He's deadlocked. Dashing forward at pace. Aimed in towards the centre. Can he finish? And he's not done yet. He's there to get rid. Can he put it away? Massive leap! Decent enough try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked.
Berami. And Jamaili! And that's caused a worry. So who's he picking out? Crosses one in. Towering header! It's broken loose. Pogba. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann passes it through. Giroud! There are a few waiting for it. We await the breakthrough. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Swung in towards the middle. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got...
Forward. What does he try from here? It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Nice little flick. He's in! Oh, the ball's come loose! Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Played out to the right. Now the pass. Has a pop! Really well taken goal.
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Berami comes sliding in. So that's it. It is all over. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it, and times when they looked like losing.
Played in early, firmly met. That's it, they are out. Just not good enough. They've barely got a foothold in the competition before slipping out of it. They have fallen short and they are gone. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification.
Formalities just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. Lineups for the game. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Slovakia against England. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
A quick look at the lineups. Single point, that's all that's needed for progress here. Easy to say, but at this level, anything but to achieve. That's a throw. It's Kane! Towering header! Goal, Wales! And it's Wales who take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was. So he might just consider his options with this free kick.
Kombarov going for goal!
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Kane! Goal, England! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Ramsey. Where to from here? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's a loose ball. Bale! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the
He's made sure that that won't get through. Hamšík looks to slip it through. Has a swing at it! Oh, it's there!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
In, pumps it forwards, face to face with the keeper. They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
As though they're about to make a change. Cahill. Tries to dink it in. He's through and all alone! Slovakia get it back again. And it's Hamšík. How about it? That really should have hit the net. Done very well to intervene. Now the pass. He's away! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Themselves to be solid all over the field. Allen passes it through. Surely he scores! Tries one! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What about that, Jim Beglin?
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
Hamšík, it's Hamšík! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Clears it out of harm's way. Can he find a finish now? Goal, Slovakia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Kyle Walker charges in. A chance! Hits one! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted. Bale has made his mark on this game. Force out on the left, now. Crosses it in low. Just needed better contact. Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
I think what we're looking at...
Looks like a good ball through. Sterling! It's in! England are back in business! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference to shots like that. If you connect well, it will swerve and dip all over the place. It's just so hard to predict.
Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Looks to slip it through. And Sterling! He's got away with one there. Oh, you could tell he really wanted... A chance! How about it? Oh, that is an awful miss.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Towering header! Oh, should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Now it's Hamsik. Hamsik! It's bounced out! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, he was right in front of goal and showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
The shot's on! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
To the goalkeeper. And that is that. Russia had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, they were undone by a more workmanlike Hungary team who were happy to get in their faces from the start, but they didn't help themselves with passing that needed
short. Barkley. Chance! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Defeat with a smile. In the end, this result eclipsed by the knowledge that they have won the group. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, it's certainly doing it the hard way. Qualification, of course, is all that matters, and to secure it when the pressure was on bodes well for the tougher tasks that lie ahead now. I think this can serve them quite well.
Formalities just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. We can have a look at them now. warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Ukraine against Poland. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
We can have a look at them now. A single point, that's all that's needed for progress here. Easy to say, but at this level, anything but to achieve. Looking for options. Now it's Müller. Great leap! Goal! Germany! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Has a look and has a go. And the volley.
Draxler.
Managed to get it away. Belts one. No press. Goes for goal. And he's there to make a great save.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
Draxler. Kadira. Now it's Müller. Shapes to shoot. Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
He'll have a dip! It's anyone's ball. Going for goal! Ball over the top. Blaszczykowski. Oh, he's found him in space. He's got away with one there. It's Lewandowski, tries a through ball. Can he score? Oh, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Schweinsteiger. Northern Ireland still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, real chance! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be.
Piszczek. Lucas Piszczek looking for options. Passes it through. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! It's broken loose. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. have enough to concern the defence. Götze. Looking to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins.
Draxler goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Draxler, and he's there to cut it out. He's got away with one there. He's putting on a show here, I think. Here it comes. Has a hit! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's putting on a show here, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he can make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
In mind. Now the pass. He's had a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, he won't need telling what a big chance that was. The look on his face says a lot.
And out to safety. Fine defending there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Shapes to shoot! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Oh, that's a huge save to pull off there. Those moments can have a big influence on a game too. He's kept them in front.
Northern Ireland are out. The worst possible outcome. They barely got going, and now, at the earliest opportunity, they are going out. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back over the campaign, have they given enough? Do they deserve more? Probably not, if I'm honest. They had their chances.
That was travelling. Managed to get it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Formalities just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. The lineups for this game. Penalty's just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. Lineups for the game. puts one over. Volleyed effort.
Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour better...
Cesc Fabregas. Oh, good ball. Cesc Fabregas looking to force his way through. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Jim, your thoughts?
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? It's Pedro! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions.
Cesc Fabregas. Mandzukic! Çalhanoğlu, and it's Yilmaz. Shoots! Cesc Fabregas. Mandzukic did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Batal, it's Batal! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Pumps it forwards. Krejci, and the keeper turns it behind.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Plays a clever pass. And the keeper turns it behind. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
To put the ball in your own net like that really could take the wind out of their sails.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Big relief, it just needed better contact, right in front of goal like that. Plays it out to the wing, Jordi Alba. Hit into the middle, it's anyone's ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. The final whistle. One goal settled it, a tense and exciting game that just got away. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire to attack. Nobody could feel let down by that.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. And the referee brings it to a close. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Listen, they had plenty of time to overcome the setback, but for me, they never quite had enough adventure in their play to get back into that one.
Oh, they're ready to go. Another step along this circuitous route to European glory. Quick look at the lineups. welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Italy against Ireland. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Two starting lineups. A single point, that's all that's needed for progress here. Easy to say, but at this level, anything but to achieve. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Carolo plays a clever pass. Tries looking up for options on the left. Gets it into the middle. Firmly met. Courtois, a great piece of goalkeeping. It's a corner. Keeper absolutely brings it forward. Hazard. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ekdal with the ball through. Is it in? And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
De Bruyne. Now it's Carrasco. Lukaku! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power length.
Has a swing at it! They've had their moments. Vertonghen. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! De Rossi, and De Rossi! It's anyone's ball. Up to meet it! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Just so calm under pressure.
Bonucci demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
England, Sweden look to make a change here. Now the pass. Lukaku. Oh, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Now the pass. Insigne! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand.
Long, floats one over. He'll have a dip! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Another piece of really good defending. Chance! He's had a go! Too long to get. Mertens, looks like a good ball through. More pressure on the opposition goal.
He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Florenzi. There are a few waiting for it. Ball swung in. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position.
De Bruyne, Lukaku with the ball through. Hazard. And he gobbles up the chance. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, he's not at all happy. Turning away thinking he scored, only to see the flag up.
Disappointment. Shot a goal!
It's been impossible to stop.
Fine defending there. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. And there goes the final whistle. Well, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. Well, that is a great effort. Another win, 7 points from 9, unbeaten, and on they march. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, it's certainly doing it the hard way. Qualification, of course, is all that matters, and to secure it when the pressure was on bodes well for the tougher tasks that lie ahead now. I think this can serve them quite well.
Hazard! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets.
Unbelievable.
Surely now, beyond all doubt. And he's produced a beauty. Belgium take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Sweden are out. Well, great expectations have turned to huge disappointment. They have simply not done enough to merit a place in the knockout stage. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back over the campaign, have they given enough? Do they deserve more? Probably not, if I'm honest. They had their chances.
Unlucky lads. Let's hope for better luck next time.
Formalities just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. So the two starting lineups.
Number 7.
He's just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. Two starting lineups.
Number 10.
Oh, he got that all wrong.
Okay, they've missed a couple of chances so far, but you can take nothing away from their spirit.
Oh, the ball's come loose. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a shot. Clears it out of harm's way. He's gone for it. That was a matter of inches.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Hit into the middle. Has a pop! Coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Nani. Shapes to shoot! There was plenty of power on that. Sigtorsson! It's Sigtorsson! Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Jean Mario. It's Nani! Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Point-blank header! Against the crossbar! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Things could get even more threatening. And it's Sigurdsson. He's lifting it over. In for a header! There it is! First blood drawn. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
That's just a great leap to get his head to it. He seemed to read it better and want it more than anyone else, and he made it his.
A long pass towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. And on out of it!
So they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see. Special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Goes long. He's had a go! Oh, he did the hard part right to watch. And here's the chance to counter. Sigthorsson plays it out to the wing. It was all about the quality of the delivery. Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Moutinho. Nani, looks like a good ball through. Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Massive leap! And in it goes! Hungary are all square. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Get that clear. Sigthorsson passes it through. Nicely measured pass. He's had a shot. Rafa Silva! Straight at the keeper.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were...
The final whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very little to choose between the teams, and so we've ended up with a...
Goes for it! Tries the route one option. The final whistle. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. The win here does restore some pride. If that is the end, at least they end in style. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?